Real talk, we probably shouldn't be alive. We drank water from the hose. We rode in the back seat with no seatbelt. We got beat in public with whatever was closest. A shoe, a phone cord, a fork with spaghetti still on it. Our food had enough sodium in it to embalm a body. Our toys could take out an eye, and somehow that was childhood. So yeah, if you ever got hit mid-sentence, sat on hot vinyl car seats with no AC, and thought Kool-Aid was a health drink, this video's for you. A car seat? That was your mama's arm, the seatbelt of the streets. Booster seat? That was a folded towel and a prayer. You slid around that back seat like a hockey puck if she took a sharp turn. If the car was full, you got tossed in the trunk. Not the third row, the actual trunk. I left church one Sunday, laid across the rear speakers, eyes half open, head bumping to Kirk Franklin like, "Where my people's at?" Kids today got cup holders, neck pads, iPad mounts. We had win, loose change, and vibes. Kool-Aid was our pre-workout. If you didn't get the sugar to powder ratio just right, it was either gasoline or soup. Government cheese came in a brick that could survive a house fire. You ever try to melt it? It just got warmer and more solid. Tang, potted meat, Vienna sausage, and that mystery jelly. And dinner was a pot of spaghetti that lasted 3 business days. And I'm not counting the weekend. That spaghetti had a time card and a 401k. If your mom ever said, "Eat it or starve," congrats. You've been fine dining since childhood. And our parents didn't play. You got whooped with whatever was in reach. A flip-flop belt church fan, a Hot Wheels track with the loop still attached. You ever get beat mid-phone call? They'll be like, "Hold on, girl. He always acting up when I'm on the phone." What were you saying? What Daryl do again? And in public, that's where the psychology hit. Don't touch nothing, don't ask for nothing, don't look at nothing. You walk through the store like you were being filmed for a documentary called Raised by Threats. And if you even glanced at a toy, she gave you that Samuel L. Jackson look. You know the look. No words, just that silent, judging stare that said, "Test me." You backed away like, "I was just admiring the package, ma'am." And while we're talking discipline, let's not forget the original ankle trap, the house phone with that long-ass cord. That phone was on the wall, but that cord had a mission. It stretched from the kitchen to the living room, looped through the laundry basket, under the cat, back into the fridge, and somehow still had slack. You'd walk through the house and get clotheslined mid-stride like you were in WrestleMania. Boom! You on the floor, bag of chips flying, spine confused. And who's always on the phone? Mon Dukes, for hours, pacing like she giving a TED Talk. And if you made noise, snap, side-eye, and instant fear. And if you tried to ask for something, she'd cover the receiver like it was classified and whispered, "If you don't get on my face right now, I will beat the brakes off of you." Saturday mornings weren't optional. You popped up before the sun with cereal and cartoons like it was church. And if you missed your show, too bad. No reruns, no streaming. You were just confused all week. Movie night meant blockbuster. If the tape was behind the cover, you felt like royalty. And yes, we all watched the Scramble channel, trying to decode a little, you know what, through the static, like we worked for the government. But kids today got 4K. We had blur and belief. We dressed like walking highlighters. Hammer pants, cross colors, denim jackets covered in buttons, girls with beads in their braids that turned the hallway into a tambourine solo. LA gears lit up, Reebok pumps inflated our ego, and the high top fade, that was geometry class. And if we leaned, your whole week leaned. Super soakers were a weapon that could take out your cousin from 30 feet away. Oregon Trail, we died from dysentery before we finished typing. Slap bracelets, sit-and-spins, easy-bake ovens that ran off a light bulb and blind faith. And the Trapper Keeper, that was our iPad. Velcro loud enough to get you detention. And if you had Lisa Frank on the front, certified royalty. If you ever drank thick-ass Kool-Aid, got whooped mid-sentence, watched Ninja Turtles on fuzzy cable, tripped over a phone cord and fell asleep in the back window of a Buick, just chilling, then you are elite. You survived, you endured. And if you made it this far, welcome to the last stop.